Hey guys, welcome to Bipolar Boxing. Saturday night we got Emanuel Navarette defending his title against Oscar Valdez at 130 pounds. Navarrete beat him already about a year or so ago at 130, tried to go up to 135 and win a title there, lost to Brenicic. And I don't know how much of that fight, I think this fight might show a little bit of how good Brenicic is, or if Navarrete just like there's certain people that I think can have his number pretty easily in a fight. Like I know Navarrete was like a top guy for a long time, but I never saw him as being that dominant. And it's just because of the way he fights. I just think he's an overachiever type of guy, and like I'm just telling you what I see. Now, what I see has not been working out for me in the gambling world just because, like, I bet against Navarrete when he first fought Isaac Dogbe. Now, nobody knew who Navarrete was. Nobody picked him to win that fight. And if you tell me that you picked him to beat Isaac Dogbe that first time, I'm calling you a liar because he was a 20 to 1 underdog in that fight. And he destroyed Dogbe. And then he came around in the rematch, and Dogbe was still like a 2-1 favorite, and he smashed Dogbe. And but I just think there's certain fighters that can't figure out Emmanuel Navarrete, and Dogbe is one of them. But he has a lot of vulnerabilities, and one of them is that the guy can be outboxed, and he can get frustrated in there. And if he doesn't land his knockout punch or just beat the shit out of you volume wise, he's not going to beat top guys. Then we come to Valdez. Is Valdez one of those top guys still? And I don't know that he is. So this fight is going to answer a lot of questions. And you know, it's a very tough fight to pick. I mean, I look at the odds, and like if it was a 50-50 dead on pick 'em fight, I might side with Navarrete, but like you give me plus 225 on Valdez, I gotta take it. I gotta take Valdez in this fight. I took him in the first fight at a pick 'em. Maybe he might have been a slight favorite against Navarrete, and I took him there. Yeah, it didn't work out his way, and he didn't look that good. He did look good in the fight that he had recently after that loss. He looked very good. And I just think with Valdez, you got the revenge factor. You got the fact that if he loses this, he's probably going to have to retire. So this might be his last fight. Now, I know this stuff doesn't work in people's favor sometimes. Like you get guys like Sonny Edwards out there, like that guy just cashed in for his last fight. He didn't show up at all. There's no way he had a very hard training camp to try to beat Golovkin. He just said like, dude, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been at world level. I can just show up and let's see what happens. That's what I think happened to Sonny Edwards last week. I just don't think Valdez is that type of person. I don't think he's just going to go in there and fold, take that one last big payday, and get the hell out of here. I don't see Valdez as being that type of person. I think he's going to be better in this fight than he was in the first fight. And I just think like that, and there's a lot of unknowns. Like the one unknown that I hate about Navarrete is his weight. He's all over the place with his weight. He yo-yoing with his weight, going up and down weight classes. I don't like that. I don't like that ever since I watched one of my favorite fighters back in the day, Roy Jones, go up to heavyweight and then try to come down back to light heavyweight or wherever he fought Tarver at and get his ass knocked out because he was just all over the place with his weight, and it's not good for training. It's not good for how well you take punches. I don't like it. And that's one of the things. So I kind of want to talk myself into Valdez because of the odds. Like that's one of the things I look at, and but I'm not going to be shocked at all if Navarrete wins. Like Navarrete probably will win a unanimous decision in this fight, but like I got to go with the odds, and I got to go with the fact that like I just think Valdez has got one more chance. Like X's and O's wise, I don't know how I can tell you that how Valdez is going to win. I could just say that like I'm just hoping he doesn't do that stupid catch and shoot thing, the high guard catch and shoot, with Navarrete, because Navarrete is a big puncher, and Navarrete can take Valdez's. I don't know who's a bigger puncher between the two. Navarrete probably is a little bit bigger puncher, but Navarrete could definitely take the punches, take Valdez's punches better than Valdez can take his. So it's whatever side you want to go with, like it's not a stupid pick, but just give me Valdez here, and I'm gonna say by unanimous decision, 7 rounds to 5. Close fight, might be a controversial decision because the problem is it's hard to take a decision from Navarrete because he comes forward. Judges love, it's hard to tell what judges love anymore, but judges usually like fighters that come forward and they like volume punchers. Well, there's Navarrete in a nutshell. Like, he does both of those things very well. And I don't think it would be wise for Valdez to just stand there and in the center of the ring and trade punches with Navarrete. He's going to have to use his legs a little bit more than in the first fight, and he's got to not get hurt early in the fight. His eye was all fucked up from like round 2 or 3 on in that first fight, and I don't think it helped him down the road, and he ended up losing a decision. And but yeah, just give me Oscar Valdez. Unanimous decision, and hopefully we get a third fight between these guys. I'd love to see that. And maybe in a third fight, I'd probably take Navarrete, but I think Valdez has got one more good fight in him, and I think he deserves a fight like this, and I hope he can get it done for me. But have a good night, guys.